Hello, everyone. Welcome to this really exciting talk. It's again a joint presentation by Roelof from Screentec and Terho from Suunto. And the topic is custom disposable medical electrodes. And we'll be focusing on fast prototyping and efficient upscaling. So Roelof will go first, and I think he will do a handover to Terho and then maybe back. As usual, type in your questions on the side. We'll ask all the questions live. And Screentec also has a booth. The exhibition opens at 4:30, so if you want to have a follow-on discussion, go there. So without any further delay, the stage is yours. I will disappear until 2 minutes before the end of your presentation.
Okay, thank you very much for the introduction.
Thank you.
Welcome everybody to this talk. Me representing Screentec and Terho representing MoveSense. And we're going to talk about the custom disposable medical electrodes and sort of the processes involved into making them ready for market upscaling production and sort of moving beyond the prototype and first versions into a proper mass-produced commercial product. So what we're going to talk about, first a bit of an intro about Screentec, what we do, our product areas and stuff like that, and like our value proposition, and then Terho will take the reins and walk you through the MoveSense platform and the various applications and features that has. So Screentec, the company is just over 30 years old. We've been in printed electronics for all this time. Our background is in switch membrane keyboards, pressure sensors, and heating surfaces. Last year's turnover was quite big, or a lot. It jumped a lot thanks to the Corona crisis, and some new product categories coming in. We have about roughly 80 employees as current, and we are located in Oulu, Finland, and all of our production is also done here on site in the factory that I am currently in. Okay, the product categories that we're going to talk about that are more of relevance here are disposable medical electrodes like smart patches and diagnostics. Generally, we make disposable items that are critical to a customer's product operation. So if there's a sensor dot, like for example the MoveSense sensor, we produce the disposable patches that come with it. It's usually like on the skin or otherwise like a one use only or a few uses and then dispose of part. And mostly focusing on smart patch and bioelectric feedback and adhesive solutions. And for diagnostics, electrochemical tests and microfluidics as well. So yeah, fast and efficient upscaling, that's what we try to do. We try to have fast production cycles, getting around 4 weeks from approved design to a finished prototype in the customer's hands. All of our manufacturing is done through our quality management system, which is ISO 13485 certified, also ISO 9001 certified, as we work with the medical segment a lot. And the medical segment has been our focus for the last 10 years. And there's the rapid scaling to mass manufacturing is something we do all the way from prototypes up until the final finished product. So yeah, the life cycle stages, of course, for a lot of products, you go from concept to idea to prototyping, then testing and validation, sometimes clinical testing as well, and then you usually go to zero series, so upscaling, and eventually to a mass market product. And there's, of course, always a certain time associated with all of these steps. And a process, especially in the medical field, can sometimes take 3 to 4 years before the product is finally at the mass production stage and it's actually on the market. And what we try to do at Screentec is try to save time in this process. There are, of course, certain things like where time cannot be saved. I mean, the concept and the idea, well, it's going to take you a certain time to actually come up with a product. You know, it might be a spur of the moment thing. It's like, hey, this seems like a good idea, or the result of years of research. The prototyping, of course, that's something where we can help. And of course, then testing and validation is a step that